YouTube, what is up with y'all today, man? Got myself a Grail. I'm calling it a Grail because I feel like next year or two, or maybe next few years, this is going to be everybody top 5 Jordan 3. Now, I'm going to do an epic talk with this mostly. I'll get into a little bit of the sneaker, a little bit what I think about it or whatever. But mostly it's for the talk. It's for the talk, bro. I mean, I got my reasons for why people didn't cop. But I want you guys to chime in y'all reasons too, though. So, cue the Lion King music in y'all heads, because I'm not editing this video, nor am I gonna make my ass look bad singing that for y'all. So yeah, first thing first, I got the box right here, and you know, this is my first time ever really getting like this Jordan box right here, like this Jordan Air box. You know, I've seen that it come out with a few. Most of the premium models, I should say, rather, came out with this box. Like a normal Jordan that's for like $190. I can't too much really recall coming in this box yet. Usually it's been Jordans that's been 200 plus. In this case, 225 for these. Goodness, bro. Oh, like, see, it's one of them things. I'm having a moment right now. And you know, when I used to not have nothing. If you ain't had nothing before, just to steal, even no matter how much money you got, even if you can afford it, you still kind of cringe like, damn, bro, that's kind of steep. That's kind of expensive. And this is something I don't want to happen. But the bad thing about all this, though, bro, is that when you buy in, especially day of or that week, or as long as it's $225 and it never discount, they pick up on that, like the Nike, Jordan brands. There's other brands too, because price points, testing price points is something that's worth testing if you want to increase profits as a company. I even do it in digital marketing, but that's for little stuff. But this stuff is big stuff as far as the price go. Man, so it's like you already like placing your vote. Here, X brand, so and unknown brand, take my money. $300 for this, $400 for this. Yeah, retail. Take my money. That's placing that vote like, oh, people are buying that, so let's make the other colorways or other things that look like this the same price. A good example is when the True Blue 3s in 2016 came out. People wasn't going for that 220. The Maroon 6s, people wasn't going for that 220 plus tax, even with the Nike Air on the back, because they didn't want that, right? They didn't want to get at that price point. See, they was already testing then. But then the Black Cement 3s come around for 200. They wised up. They're like, well, we want this to sell out for sure. We can't have something like the Black Cement is as iconic as the Black Cement 3 sitting. Not saying the True Blue 3 is not iconic or the Maroon 6 not iconic, but it's like, goodness, man, this is the sneaker he actually wore and made like history in, so we want people to have it. So let's put it at 200. Anyway, though, enough of that. As you can see, I'm excited. This video going to be kind of long. If you ain't into long videos, just unsub from the channel now. I don't care for those kind of people. If you in a rush and rush through life and all that, just get the fuck off the channel. Anyway, cuss words aside, this is an adult channel. This is the Jordan 3 Retro Special Edition, SE Special Edition. So, going to the box, we got the small little sticker at the bottom. Got the little finger hole right there, pause. And you got the black paper, that's it. I wish a cheetah could have came with this. But, already got, hey, go look at the clothing haul. The real life Lion King all, you know what I mean? The tie-dye joint. Hey, I could get away with this because I was a little kid when the movie came out, and I still going to see the movie no matter how many times they re-release it. Yeah, real millennial right here. So anyway, enough of that. First thing first, getting off into it. Oh wait, hold on. Had to get my Olivia, cause I'm gonna just go down the whole pack. I got the Olivia Kim's too. Another fur sneaker. Bovine hair. Easily. Now, if this was an Atmos collab, would have sold out. Y'all would have ponied up the money, would have sold out. It would have been going for $300, $400. If you don't believe me, and a good example of that is the Air Max 1 and the Air Max 95 that released last year. Going for heli price. That's the second retro. Okay, those was already, oh, it was already ones before that that dropped. Safari Air Max 1, Safari Air Max 95 by Atmos, both of them. They re-released them in 2018, still sold out. They might have lingered a little bit, but they were still sought after in 06. Now, they might even set a little bit. I don't know. I don't know for sure. I wasn't heavy into sneakers, especially special edition like that. I didn't even know they dropped at 06 till I did the history and seen the, you know what I mean? So, I think this kind of, you know, this is one of them sneakers that's just going to, you know, oh yeah, it came out at, you know, after the Bread 11s, and, you know, when it's Christmas time, fourth quarter, people kind of out of money at the time. And, you know, I could see that. It was $225 plus tax too. What? Now, Jordans was maybe 160 again, 150, and else was out. Yeah, by all means. And I had a semi-rant on my Jordan 4 joint. The same applies for this. This is a certain kind of swag level to rock these. Listen, everybody don't got style. It's simple and plain. I'm the first person on YouTube to say that. You know what I mean? And probably, at least boldly. No sponsors, no nothing. Not everybody got style. Most people's shit is trash. You know what I mean? They wouldn't, you know, I'm just talking from a guy's, man's perspective. I don't care about how women dress, but I'm just talking about from a guy, stylish fan, way of dressing. Leather pants and all that stuff, and with the current, like, you know, Lux. You know what I mean? Lux all day. You know, some guys just don't like that. You know, if you don't like the sneaker, you don't like the sneaker. I'm not a gatekeeper, whatever, right? Enough with that. But anyway, the materials is bovine, fur, just like the Olivia Force. This is just way more turned up. Like, if I had to do a collab with Jordan Brand, it would look like this. It would definitely look like this. Now, they did turn up a little bit because I wasn't expecting the zebra. I was just kind of expecting them to just kind of keep the cheetah print, you know, along the back and all that stuff. And I seen that these was dropping. I was looking at either Bull video or Tony video, and they said these was dropping. I'm like, I gotta have them, man. I gots to have them. Like, the whole animal, and the pack is called Animal Instinct. So I think another 2 more design. I know another design supposed to come with like the gator or whatever. These look better than that, unless they change them out or do something. But these look better than those that's supposed to be dropping next year for 2020. But these, oh goodness, man. These just made, like, these just penetrated, man. Because not too many Jordan 3s have great colorways. Like, the OG colorways, we not even counting those, because those iconic anyway, because he wore them and they came out back then or whatever. Now, you do got a few, okay? Now, I'm not going to, but be real. Most of those non-OG colorways are not fire like that. You got some Mocha 3s, Cool Gray 3s. Y'all name a few. But, it's not that many. One guy said, that DNA sneaker show, I was commenting on his video. I said exactly what I was saying to you guys. He was like, first, he was like, well, this won't even make it in my top 10 colorways of Jordans anyway. I'm like, what? Yeah, like, in a minute, in a few more years, this probably might be everybody top 5 Jordan 3 colorway. Bet you. It's you don't know how it goes. It's gonna take people to miss it. Then they're going to retro this 5 to 7 years later, and people going to be in lines and really using bots then. And people, if this YouTube still exists, maybe if this channel still up, this video, whatever, hopefully people go back and do the research. Most people don't, because they got attention spans of a gnat or a fly. So, you know, these came out before, you know, 2019. So, I'm just saying 2019 originally came out, as we know. But I feel like these ones are going to be one of those sought after sneakers in the future. So pick up now while you can. I'm looking hella bright today. The bovine fur on it, just like the Olivia Force. You also got the little leopard pattern and all that. Got that tiger, that look raw right there around the near the lace area. And to really top it off, they put that caramel gum or caramel, whatever you from, caramel gum bottom at the bottom right there, man. Fly and flames. Crazy. Once they drop these, this is what I'm talking about. Drop sneakers that make people excited, make people happy. I'm happy about them. Then you got the gold in the back. Crazy. Now, it's one thing I hate about the sneakers. One thing that I hate. Now, I really dislike the fact that they just gave us this shiesty little tongue. Like, how am I supposed to... All the other threes that I got, the tongue is out, like, it's like cramming. You know what I mean? Like a slam dunk, LeBron style. This, it looked like you got hung on the rim with this. Like, what, look, like MJ barely at the top. Like, he just made it. He just learned how to dunk the way this looks. So, you do got the satin inside. I still haven't really tried these on yet, but most threes feel the same anyway. And with this being a premium three, I'm expecting this to be off the chains. I'm not gonna wear this like every day. You know what I mean? This is my Lux joint, but definitely something that's exotic. The price point wasn't there, you know, for me, but I still copped anyway. I thought this sneaker was actually gonna sell out, but apparently people do actually get tapped out. But before this, before the release date, these was going for crazy loot. Them resellers was on it. But now I'm happy that they are actually scrambling to get their stuff together. Man, look at that. What is... Oh, okay, that's the fur right there. So, and you also got the zebra on the side. Oh, man. It was so many on foots I had to watch and reviews before this even came. Yeah, so definitely had to cop these. I know with this sneaker right here, you either don't like the sneaker or you like the sneakers. Nobody really in between, at least that I've seen. Okay, so as far as the discussion part go, I'm gonna be real quick about this, guys. Give you more of a condensed version because this been going through my head the whole time, or at least since I got these sneakers. Now with this, and you also got a satin tongue too. So with this, I feel like people didn't pick up either because one, Breads just came out. I might have already mentioned that earlier in the video, but anyway, Breads came out. You also got the Instinct up under here in the back. Bread 11s came out. So, you know, that was like $220 plus tax. Christmas, you know, people got obligations, family, whatever stuff to buy for the you know, family and stuff like that. I get that. This $225 plus tax is definitely real expensive. But I think about overall long haul. Now I do believe that these probably go down like that 200 to 180 kind of like range if you get real like lucky. You just gotta stay on the hunt, stay for the deal, maybe 190 or something like that. I don't think it'll dip too much any lower. It depends on how many pairs they made. I haven't really been out to the mall to see since these released to know if these are like really sitting everywhere. But if they are, I could definitely see these hitting the outlet and all that stuff. If this gets ridiculously low, like I'm talking 130, maybe even 150, I still might just cop another pair just for the hell of it because this is the kind of stuff that I like from the sneakers. Also too, man, as far as another reason why I probably just didn't sell out, it's because it's not limited, really. It's not a collab, you know, it wasn't called that, even though it's built like a collab. This is one of the things, them bold choices in the words of Fomer on his review. I'm totally in agreement with him on that. As far as like Nike coming out with more like bold themes, more bold colorways. Now we already know that this whole zoo theme, this wildlife theme, safari thing kind of been worn down into the ground by Atmos and a few more other brands or a few more other you know, brands that collab like this usually. But you know, it's always iconic in flames because, you know, MJ was like an animal attacking the court anyway, as we always hear, as the history and all that stuff. But will I like to see other themes being, you know, yeah, flying flames all day. I mean, like the Mars and Air Max 90 and stuff like that. That was another sneaker that's basically kind of like what happened with this in a way. Now I will say, I will give most people a pass because $225 plus tax is very steep. But you know, something like the Air Max Mars, you know, everybody just trying to resell and resell. You know, they're not really in it because they want the sneakers, which is most of, I don't even want to say partially, but which is, you know, everybody trying to get their little quick incentive or whatever, which is mostly why most of the sneaker game is the way it is now, really. It's basically that. And, you know, always, that's already another video. You know, I blame the brands about all that. Just flood them, GR crazy. Just make it GR crazy, no matter how good the sneaker look. Then in due time, we'll see who's the real, who can hold on to these sneakers like they should, and who can really be a real reseller. Resellers are always going to exist. They actually preserve sneakers for people for later use. If the real resellers, I'm not talking about these guys that use bots and then flip it the next day. You know what I mean? That's and then all of a sudden you can't get the damn sneaker because they done flipped it or whatever, aka Air Max 1 Susan, which is a sneaker that should have been in my hands, but anyway. So, you know, everybody been through this as far as the sneaker game and all that stuff. If you really like a sneaker. But another thing too, style. You know, I already went on that rant with the Olivia Kim joints right here. I might as well just get those out too. Already went on a semi-rant with that. You know, I just hate that, man. It's like somebody always trying to put you down about a style you're feeling or a color or whatever. It's like, well, shit. They keep giving us these basic black. How many black, white, and red shoes can you keep wearing? Like, they already have the OG colorways for the most part out. And here and there, they might switch a few panels and all that stuff and whatever. Some of them look good. Some of them look okay. Some of them just, you know. But I like things like this. So, like, when they do a thing, like, this is obviously is a collab. But I can also see Jordan dropping this themselves as well. Fly collab. Got the fur all on and everything. Same with this. I wish they just keep the themes going. Now they can drop that price. That's the only thing I disagree with. They can drop that price down at least to 200 at most. But with this, you know, I just feel like they should keep it going. I mean, their creativity is there and everything. How many other more colorways? I mean, something like the Jordan 12, the Flint Gray joint. Those look okay, but I mean, yeah, you could wear a lot with black, you know, white, gray, and all that. But like, what if that looked like a collab like sneaker? That'll probably make people want it more. You know, the storytelling be a little bit more vivid and relevant through the sneaker. Now, I'm not saying do all the sneakers like that. You know what I mean? Because I know everybody don't want. Even me myself, as much as I like a loud sneaker, exotic sneaker, some days I just want to throw on the flu game. Some days I just want to throw on, you know, the Royal Blue 12s or something like that, or just something regular. But see, they got a lot of regular out here. So if they make more of those theme like sneakers, as far as like into a GR, that'd definitely be what's up. You know, I'm not saying don't do collabs ever. I'm just saying we could get more creative. They should get more creative like this on the color designing team, I guess. You know what I mean? Or hey, you know what? I got an idea. Instead of just coming out with a black and white Jordan 3, let's just, you know, because the white cement Jordan 3, that's already the OG one, that's already out. Or we already gonna drop that anyway with the Nike Air on the back. Let's come up with something a little bit more different, because so they won't feel played when we charging them all this money, and you know they actually get their bang for their buck, because the sneaker is completely something different but also fly at the same time. So long story short, that's my thing on it though, man. Y'all chime down below. Why do you feel like people didn't cop? More so, like, that's just more so a condensed version of mine. What do y'all think about the sneaker too as well? Is y'all waiting for a deal, waiting for a discount? I know fourth quarter, Christmas kind of in a way, you got to do obligations or whatever. By all means, take care of your family, do whatever you got to do. Get other people presents before you know, especially if you buy sneakers through all out the year like me. Get other people stuff too. But will you guys pick up on this later? I don't know if these are still sitting, but they were sitting. I got a 9.5, my typical snug fit Jordan 3 size. Again, my only peeve about this is that, you know, Jumpman not really jumping that damn high on this, because the tongue is just kind of like, everybody's tongue is like that, so it's not just like a factory defect with mine. You also got the red insoles too, but yeah, man. Yeah, so this was like my real last sneaker pickup of this year. Grail, instant Grail. See, that's another thing too. People afraid to say if something a Grail. Something got to sell out or be limited or got to be a collab. Nope. Something as simple as the GR Jordan 5 grape can be a Grail. You know, so it could be something that was just slept on and was at the outlets for like $30. Could be a Grail. The Huarache lights can be a Grail. Anything can be a Grail. But you know, this social media popular belief is you got to find like the damn shoe got to be on Mount Everest, worn by the last man to hike Mount Everest with a Nike suit on with an autograph just for y'all to like it. Like that's terrible. You know what I mean? You're supposed to just, the whole thing was just about styling anyway. It was never even about hype, which is a talk video in itself. But my time running out though, man. I'm closing in on that 20 minutes. Really happy that I got this sneaker. Probably I can't even put this on my countdown because this came out so late, but rate, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned, man. I don't know, man. I don't know what the future might hold, man. Will I be back for 2020?